Hey guys, welcome to the Catway. In this video, we are going to learn how to solve a iterative series. Before I begin, I would like to thank all the people who have joined us. Our Facebook group link is there in the description below. So let's roll in for today's video. So we have to find the iterative series. Okay. Now what happens in an iterative series is that generally the terms start repeating after a certain amount of terms, after a certain amount of time, like the first after first 5 terms or after first 7 terms or 8 terms, they will start repeating themselves. If not, then also it is not a problem, because we will always get some sort of series, because what we have been given in the iterative series is the function through which we can find out the every next term. Okay, so we can first or second term up till, or maybe up till 3 terms will be given to us. After that, we have to find it by putting it into the function which has been given to find out the number of to find out that particular term. Okay, so I hope it's clear. Now we'll solve a few questions based on it to get a better understanding of it. So let's say the question one says the function will be given, that is tn plus 2 is equal to tn minus n plus 1 plus tn. Okay, so what does this mean? This means that current term is equal to previous term, sorry, it will be minus previous term minus another previous term. Okay, so another previous term. So this is the format of the series. Okay, and what we have been given is, we have been given t1 is equal to 10.5 and we have been given t2 is equal to 7.5. Okay, so now what we will do is, we will try to find out the term 3. Okay, so let's find out term 3. Term 3 will be term 2 minus term 1, that is 7.5 minus 10.5. What do we have? We have minus 3 as term 3. Okay, so we'll try to find out term 4. So term 4 will be term 3 minus term 2, that is minus 7.5. We have minus 10.5. Okay, now let's find out term 5. What do we have for term 5? We have term 4 minus the term 3, so it will be plus 3 and it will give me the answer minus 7.5. Then let's try to find out term 6. What do we have? We have term 5 minus the term 4, so it will become plus, so plus 10.5, it will be 3. Okay, for term 7 what we will do? We'll do term 6 minus the term 5, so it will become plus 7.5 and it will become 10.5. Now we know that this 10.5 is equal to the term 1. Okay, so after this it will start repeating itself. Okay, so you can check it also for term 8. When you will do term 7, that is 10.5 minus term 6, that is minus 3, will give me 7.5. Okay, so it is equal to the term 2. So after term 6 the series starts repeating itself. Okay, so now let's see what we have to find. Let's say you have to find the term 50. Okay, so for term 50 what you can do is, see, it start repeating after 6 terms, so every 6 term the terms will be common. Okay, so that means term 1 would be equal to term 7, term 2 is equal to term 8, term 3 is equal to term 9. So this way we can say that term 48 will be is equal to term 6 and that will be is equal to 3. So term 49 what we can say will be is equal to term 1, that is 10.5, and term 50 will be is equal to the term 2, that is 7.5. So what we have as our answer for term 50? Term 50 will be 7.5. Now let's say you have to find the sum of the terms up till term 50. Okay, so let's find out. It will also give a series only, iterative series only. So let's see what are the sums we get. We get term 1 as 10.5 and we get term 4 as minus 10.5. So they get cancelled. We have term 2 as 7.5 and we have term 5 as minus 7.5. They also get cancelled. Now we have term 3 as minus 3 and we have term 6 as 3. So they also get cancelled. Okay. So what we can say is that sum up to term 6. Okay. Sum up to term 6 is equal to 0. Now we know that the next 6 terms would also be 0 and the next 6 terms would also be 0. So we can say that up till sum up till term 48 will always be 0, because 6 terms each and all have value 0. So 0 plus 0, 8 times it will go. So it will be 0 only. So we only have to find the sum of term 49 and the term 50. Okay, so what we can do is, we know term 49 is equal to term 1, that is 10.5, and we know that term 50 is equal to term 2, that is 7.5. So what do we get? 10, 7, 17, 0.5, 0.5, 18. Okay, so we have 18 as our answer. Okay, I hope it is clear. Now let's solve one more question on this in the same way. Okay, so let's see the format of this question. The question says that fn, okay, as I told you, it will always be in the form of a function, so that if first second term are given, you can find out all the other terms with the respect of the formula which we have been given. Okay, so fn is equal to 1 minus 1 by n into f n minus 1. Okay, and what we have been given is, we have been given f1 is equal to 1. Okay, and what do we have to find? To find, we have to 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2 plus 1 by f3 and so on up till 1 by f8. Okay, so we will start by finding f2. So let's find from f2. What do we have for f2? So now n is equal to 2. Okay, so it will be 1 minus 1 by 2 into f2 minus 1, that is f1. Okay, so what do we get? We get 1 minus 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2. And what is f1? F1 we have been given as 1. So f2 will be equal to 1 by 2. Okay, let's see for f3. F3 will be 1 minus 1 by 3 into f2. Okay, so what will be the answer? 2 by 3 into 1 by 2. So what do we have? f3 is equal to 1 by 3. Okay, now let's check for f4. What do we have? F4 will be 1 minus 1 by 4 into f3. Okay, so what do we get? 3 by 4 into 1 by 3. Okay, so 1 by 4. Now it is not exactly, it will not start repeating itself, but it is forming a kind of iterative series that we know what the form it is going to take. We know f5 will now take 1 by 5, f6 will take 1 by 6, f7 will take 1 by 7, and f8 will take 1 by 8. Okay, so let's write them in the same form. So 1 divided by f1 will be 1, 1 divided by f2, that is 1 divided by 1 by 2, f3 1 divided by 1 by 3, 1 divided by f4 1 divided by 1 by 4, plus f5 1 divided by f5 would be 1 divided by 1 by 5, 1 divided by f6 would be 1 divided by 1 by 6, 1 divided by f7 would be 1 divided by 1 by 7, and 1 divided by f8 would be 1 divided by 1 by 8. So what do we get here? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8, and this we only have to add this to get the sum now. So what do we have? We have 36 as our answer. Okay, so I hope I have made it clear to you, and thanks for watching the video, guys.